The survival of the fittest begins with a whisper.
In these plains, hunger dictates the brutal moral code. Unity is their greatest weapon against the encroaching darkness. She rules this wasteland with an iron, unforgiving grip.
The lines in the sand are drawn in blood.
Speed often masks the fear of certain, crushing death. Their bite is a verdict delivered in shattered bone. Even the heavens weep for this savage, unending struggle. Agility provides the only path toward a fleeting escape. Their laughter serves as a haunting, cruel funeral dirge. Childhood here is a brief, cold, and fragile gift. Courage is measured by the shadows they must face. Innocence exists, even in the heart of the wild. Strategy triumphs when physical strength begins to finally fade. The landscape remembers every drop of shed, stolen blood. Paranoia fuels the fire of this ancient, bloody feud. A retreat today ensures the survival of tomorrow's hunt. She waits for the next turn of the tide. Vigilance is the price paid for a safe tomorrow. The sanctuary is now a theater of brutal war. Patience is the cruelest tool of the seasoned hunter. Circling the prey is a dance of controlled chaos.
Even warriors must bow to the desert's thirst.
Lessons in blood form the foundation of their future. To stop running is to cease to exist entirely. Nature alters the rules of this savage, deadly game.
Darkness is where they forge their strength and unity.
Compassion is the secret thread of their enduring survival. Their haunting chorus signals the end of the silence. Every sip of water comes with hidden, lingering risks. Teamwork transforms the weak into a formidable, hunting force. Peace is merely a pause in the endless war. Joy is found even within the most grueling struggle. Protect what you earn or lose it to thieves. Each sunset marks a victory against the dying light. Persistence is the engine of their ultimate, bloody success.
Tonight, the pack finds strength in their shared warmth.
Secrets are kept in the stillness of the night. The ears of the forest hear the approaching threat. Sound is the border of their untamed, wild empire. The battle ends, but the survival continues forevermore. In the heart of Africa, a silent war is brewing.
She is a master of endurance in this unforgiving wilderness.
One wrong move here could end in a brutal struggle. Dominance is earned through blood and relentless, crushing brute force. Stealth remains their only hope against such overwhelming physical strength. A single moment of hesitation could cost her everything tonight. The sheer power of the hyena is terrifyingly displayed here. Patience is the hidden virtue of the wild dog pack. The night brings a dangerous shift in this ancient rivalry. His desperate call signals a total war is now imminent. When the clan arrives, the landscape itself begins to tremble.
They disappear into the night, like shadows in the wind.
Frustration fuels the rage of the frustrated, powerful hyena clan. Resilience is the quiet rhythm of their enduring, ancient survival. Every scar tells a story of survival in this land. Intrusion on the den is a grave, deadly, mortal sin. She senses the threat long before it even appears here. In this standoff, a single blink might start war. They have perfected the art of the lethal, silent ambush.
It is a masterclass in tactical, high-speed, group combat maneuvers.
He flees to survive another day of this harsh life. Love and ferocity coexist in this remarkable, resilient, wild creature. Their society is built on a foundation of absolute power. The sky watches as the battle for dominance continues again.
They own the vast distance of the open, golden plains. They are patient hunters waiting for their one big chance. Even in peace, they are still fighting their silent war. The protective instinct of the pack is truly unmatched here. Today, the pack has won the battle of nerves again.
Together, they are an unstoppable force in the open night. They wear down their prey with a slow, grinding pace. The hunt is a display of pure, raw, natural speed. Their resilience is the defining trait of their entire species. They will continue to fight for their survival each day. They are the unchallenged masters of this vast, dark land. Peace is merely a pause in this never-ending, brutal struggle. This ancient rivalry is the true spirit of the Africa. Tomorrow the sun will rise, and the fierce battle for dominance will continue as it has for thousands of years past. The players may change.
Africa's twilight belongs to those who never stop. The painted wolves hunt together, or they starve alone. No jaw on the continent closes with such devastating force. Survival here is never a solitary act. Baima. It is earned together. Built not for beauty, built for distances that break other animals. Patience is a weapon, and the wild dogs have mastered it. In the dark, the hyena becomes something older, something primordial. The waterhole does not choose sides, it simply waits. Between two apex predators, silence carries the weight of centuries. This is not a warning, Tabban. This is a declaration of territorial authority. Every crossing in Africa asks the same brutal question. What waits beyond? The hyena does not perform for observation, it simply endures it. Size is only one currency in Africa's ruthless economy of violence. The hyena does not negotiate. To Chromid, it simply arrives with full force. Their wars are ancient, predating every human word for conflict. Born into a world without neutral ground, still, they are born fierce. A territory unmarked is a territory surrendered. She marks relentlessly. The ears of the wild dog are the finest early warning system in Africa. 3 sets of hunger, 1 animal. Only speed decides the outcome now. Africa speaks in scent endowed, and those who listen longest survive longest. Even the youngest hyenas practice the mechanics of their inheritance. The wild dog pack in pursuit is the most efficient engine in Africa. The hyena's body bears the autobiography of 10,000 kilometers traveled. Cooperation like this is rare in Africa, and it is their greatest weapon. Even enemies pause at water, the oldest truce that Africa still keeps. The underground offers no permanent shelter from what waits at the surface. Grace and mass, different answers to the same ancient question of pursuit. Even tyrants are tender with their own. This is the law of all mothers. The prey animals draw the boundaries, the first. The predators simply inherit them. No 2 wild dogs are painted the same, identity worn on the body itself. The dog's courage is not recklessness. It is a calculated, collective bravery. The resting hyena is never entirely resting, it is always already watching. Catastrophe creates its own strange armistice between competing predators. Even in sleep, the mother's body stands guard over the next generation. Africa's storms do not interrupt the hunt. They simply reframe the urgency.
Every scar on the hyena's body is a chapter in its education. The pack's greatest power is in making the powerful feel powerless.
They sing to territories that overlap bonds, claiming the same ancient air.
The eyes of the wild dog see terrain, threats, and packmates simultaneously. Even the fiercest predators must submit to the heat of this sun. The longer the camera holds back, the smaller every battle becomes.
One dog elevated, and the whole pack knows where to look.
They separate into the dark, carrying forward a war without end. In the heart of Africa, a brutal rivalry is awakening. The ultimate endurance hunters are mapping out their next move. Strength alone dictates who rules these blood-soaked savanna territories. Precision teamwork prepares to challenge the brute force of rivals. An ancient blood feud ignites beneath the darkening savanna skies. Speed and agility become the pack's greatest tactical weapons. Every meal on this terrain invites immediate, deadly confrontation. A line is drawn in the dust between two empires. The pack closes the distance to isolate a deadly foe. Isolation turns a cunning scavenger into a desperate, furious fighter. Agility allows the hunters to dance around heavy, crushing jaws.
Under the cover of darkness, the balance of power shifts.
Calculated strategy guides the pack through the chaotic fog of war. Raw ferocity meets the elegant choreography of the wild pack. The gap closes as two deadly worlds violently collide today. Relentless harassment tests the resolve of the powerful clan leader. No territory is safe when survival hangs in the balance. A lifetime of bitter rivalry burns within a single glance. Divide and conquer becomes the mantra of the Painted Wolves. Standing ground is the only option against an overwhelming force. Superior aerial athletics keep the hunters out of harm's way. Shadows conceal the deadly tension of a silent savanna standoff.
Atención, mantengan la formación. No dejen que la niebla los detenga. ¡Avanzar!
Crushing power serves as a constant warning to all rivals. A swirling vortex of teeth and dust traps the intruders. Experience guides the pack through the deadliest of African encounters. An open-air chessboard determines the ultimate survival of species. The scent of opportunity shifts the focus of the clan. Speed strikes chip away at the heavy giant's defenses.
Twilight brings a temporary truce to the blood-stained plains.
保持低腾，猎人就不会被发现。
The rallying cry of the clan shakes the morning air.
Endurance and grace define the apex hunters of the pack.
Under the ancient trees, an ancient rivalry plays out today.
A split second separates a narrow escape from total disaster.
The battle gets dirty as resources continue to dry up.
Stealth allows the pack to vanish like ghosts into grass.
The next generation inherits a legacy of endless savanna warfare. Aerial supremacy baffles the earthbound strength of the clan. High ground provides a temporary tactical advantage for the lonely giant.
Silent signals coordinate the movements of the highly organized pack. Physical power allows the clan to push through any obstacle.
Unmatched stamina keeps the painted wolves in the deadly game. The burning heat tests the endurance of Africa's fiercest rivals. A wall of muscle bars the pack from their goal. Stealthy approaches allow the pack to catch rivals off guard. The sun sets on another day of eternal savanna conflict. Tomorrow, the endless battle for survival will surely begin again. The savanna holds its breath as two rival predators meet. Speed is the only ally for the vulnerable painted hunter. They are masters of endurance, born for the brutal chase. Precision and coordination define the deadly dance of survival. One wrong move spells disaster in this savage arena. Teamwork elevates these predators above their far larger rivals. Tension crackles like lightning across the vast, unforgiving plains. Fear has no place when hunger dictates the outcome. Size is often outweighed by sheer, relentless, collective will. For the next generation, every battle is a lesson. Bonds formed in fire are the strongest of all. Nature is an indifferent spectator to this violent drama.
Agility allows them to outmaneuver even the strongest opponent.
Nighttime belongs to those who hunt in the shadows. Healing is just as critical as the hunt itself. She is the queen of this harsh, rugged domain. Unity is the secret weapon of the painted dog. Success in the bush requires more than just power. Even the fiercest warriors need time to recover strength.
Life continues despite the constant threat of violent death.
They listen to the whispers of the dying savanna. Secrets are buried deep within the heart of Earth. Their endurance is a force that will eventually prevail. A single bite can shatter the strongest of bones.
Play is the silent teacher of a brutal trade.
Even in the heat, the hunt never truly ceases.
Intelligence often outshines raw, unbridled, and savage brute force. Possession is the law in this unforgiving, wild land. Breath is the price paid for every successful hunt.
Death is merely a prelude to another life cycle.
Scent is the map of this hidden, savage world.
Shadows offer the only reprieve from the relentless sun. Ambition begins long before the teeth have grown sharp. She carries the burden of an entire dynasty's future. Confusion is a tool just as sharp as fangs. The night comes alive with their mournful, rhythmic song. Sentinel of the wild, watching over his nomadic family. Patience is the heartbeat of a successful night hunt. Every movement is a testament to their rugged spirit. Their paths cross only when the stakes are high. Youth finds joy even in this bleak, harsh landscape. A greater shadow forces former rivals into silent truce. A queen remains vigilant until the very last light. Even in competition, they find comfort in the pack.